Hello students, this is Johnson. I welcome to online class handling some standard biology. In this session we are going to discussing about chapter number 1, organization living things. The learning objectives are animal tissues, classification of animal tissues. The first one, epithelium or epithelial tissue. Second one, muscular tissue or muscle tissue. Third one, connective tissue. Fourth one, nervous tissue. Animal tissues. Based on the functions they perform in the body of multicellular animals, the animal tissues are classified as four main categories. The first one, epithelial tissue. Second one, connective tissue. Third one, muscular tissue. Fourth one, nervous tissue. The first one, epithelial tissue, is an compactly arranged cell in animal body. This epithelial tissue again classified into 5 subtypes, namely squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated, and glandular. And second type of animal tissue is connective tissue. This connective tissue again 4 subclasses or 4 subtypes, namely areolar, adipose, skeletal, fluid. Yes, this connective tissue, where is the connection of the bone to bone or muscle to bone in the animal body. Again, this connective tissue divided into 4 subtypes. The areolar again divided into tendon and ligament, adipose, and skeletal is a third type of connective tissue. This skeletal again divided, namely bone and cartilage, and fluid. This fluid again divided into blood and lymph. Yes, 4 subtype present in the connective tissue of animal tissue in animal body. And third one is muscular tissue. Again, the further classified into 3 types: striated muscle, smooth, and cardiac. Voluntary actions or voluntary movement, these straight muscles are present, and smooth muscle present in the internal organ of maybe intestine and stomach region. And third one, cardiac muscle. This cardiac muscle present in exclusively in heart. And fourth one, nervous tissue. This nervous tissue, it conduct the and transfer the information from brain to other parts of the body, and also conduct the nerve impulses. These are the classification of animal tissue. Animal tissues and its function. What is the main function of this animal tissue? The first one, epithelial tissue, it is an protection, absorption, secretion, and sensory. And second one, connective tissue, it is support, binding of organs, transport of substances, and immunity power. And muscular tissue, it is an movement and locomotion. The fourth one, nervous tissue, conduction of nerve impulses to coordination of body functions. So these main function of this nervous system: connect the and transfer the impulse and send to the information, and also coordination of the all the function of the body. These are the functions of animal tissues. In this session we are going to discussing about the first type of animal tissue is epithelial tissue. Yes, epithelial tissue is the simplest. Epithelial tissue is the simplest tissue. Here, compactly arranged, tightly arranged, without any intercellular space, and also not present in the blood vein between the cells. That is a special character about the epithelial tissue. It is a protective tissue of animal body. Yes, it is a covering layer of the animal body. It's a protective function of the animal body, and as it is like a epidermis of plants. Yes, so epidermis of plants means is the outer layer and also protective layer. Same as it is in animal tissue and animal body. So epithelial tissue here is a protective layer. Yes. The third one, the tissue covers most organs and cavities within the body and forms a barrier to help different body system separates. Yes, it is a very important organ, and also it covers all the organs within the body and also cavities, different body system to separate one organ to another organ. Epithelial tissue it isn't separate to the other parts of the body within the body. Yes. The tissue, the next point, the skin and lining of buccal cavity, blood vessels, alveoli of lungs, and kidney tubules are made of epithelial tissue. Yes, so these epithelial tissue highly arranged this kind of animal parts. It is made up of epithelial tissue, for example, buccal cavity, blood vessels, alveoli present in lungs, and kidney tubules. This is all the organ present and also it made up of epithelial tissue. Epithelial cells lie on a delicate non-cellular basement membrane which contains a special form of matrix. Protein is called collagen. Yes, already I said the epithelial tissue without any blood veins in between the cells because in the basement of one special form of matrix, that is a special form matrix, it is a protein is called that collagen. Yes, the epithelial tissue again classified into 5 types. How it is classified depending upon the shape and function of the cells of epithelial tissues are classified as follows, namely squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium, glandular epithelium, and ciliated epithelium. The first one, squamous epithelium. A squamous epithelium is made up of thin, flat, irregular shaped cells which fit together like floor tiles to form a compact tissue. Yes, look like a compact tissue, and also it is made up of very thin and flat, irregular shape. Fit to another cell look like a floor tiles. In squamous epithelium, occurrence and function. It forms a delicate lining of cavities, whereas the cavity and delicate lining means, for example, mouth, esophagus, nose, pericardium, alveoli. Yes. So mouth and food pipe of esophagus and nose, pericardium. The pericardium is an present in the heart. It's the outermost double layer membrane that is called that pericardium, and alveoli in present in the lungs, and of blood vessels and covering of the tongue and skin, and also blood vessels covering of tongue and skin. What is the main function? Yes, this epithelium protects the underlying parts of body from mechanical injury, entry of germs, chemicals, and drying. Yes, it is a protective function, and also any body damage it may be helpful for that mechanical injury. It prevents for mechanical injury and does not enter any unwanted substance or foreign substance inside that because the epithelium is highly compactly arranged. Yes, and produces some chemicals and drying in nature. So these are the functions of squamous epithelium. Now these pictures both are that present in the alveoli, in the lungs, on the epidermis, on the skin layer of that. So these are the outermost and covering of layering of epithelial tissue of squamous epithelium. The next one type of epithelial tissue is an cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium, yes. How look like? It's in cube in nature, cube-like structure. Yes. The nature of the cuboidal epithelium, it consists of a cube-like or cubical cells which are square in section, but the free surface of appear hexagonal. Yes, look like a cube in manner, but it is an hexagonal. Look like a free surface of appear like a hexagonal. Yes, there are six sides on the four and bottom and up and bottom of each side. So it is an six side portion of the cuboidal cell. It consists of a cube-like manner. Yes, I already we discussed what I said before, the basement membrane. That is an special form of matrix, that is a protein form of matrix that is called a layer of collagen. Yes. Cuboidal epithelium occurs and its function. The cuboidal epithelium is found in kidney tubules, thyroid vesicles, and glands. Yes, it is found where we can see means the cuboidal epithelium present in the kidney tubules, thyroid vesicles, and in glands. So glands are so many types. That is the salivary glands, sweat glands, exocrine pancreases. These are the glands presence of cuboidal epithelium. It forms germinal epithelium of gonads, testes, and ovaries, and also reproductive system of male like testes and female like ovaries. This kind of cuboidal epithelium present on the gonads of especially reproductive system of testes and ovaries. Now its function. It helps in absorption, excretion, and secretion. Yes. So here main function of absorption. Yes, absorption of, for example, kidney tubules. What happened is a filtrate of any waste material. So its absorption, maybe the excretion, and also its secretion for this cuboidal epithelium. It also provides mechanical support. It also provides them mechanical support. See these functions of so limited production, secretion, absorption in the kidney tubules inside the kidney. Okay, and also you can see this picture, the cube-like manner, cube-like structure, and also basement membrane. The next one, columnar epithelium. Yes. So columnar epithelium means look like a pillar-like manner. Yes, column-like manner. So it is based on the shape. It is called as columnar epithelium and also specified function. The nature, the columnar epithelium consists of cells which are taller than border. Nuclei are towards the base and sometimes the free ends of cells have a brush border containing microvilli. What happened here? What happened here? So look like a pillar-like manner. It is in taller end portion than border, and also what happened? The nuclei on the basement on the direction of towards the base. Yes, you can see this. Look at the picture of this one. What happened? The nucleus or base of that portion on the towards the base of the nuclei. Sometime what happened on the brush of that this area having a microvilli, having a finger-like position. It is a very minute in nature. The next one, occurrence. It forms of lining of stomach in region where we can see inside the, especially in digestive system of stomach, small intestine, and colon, forming mucous membrane. So mucous membrane meaning it is an water-like substance and also look like a semi-solid substance. So these columnar epithelium on the lining of stomach region, small intestine, and colon, forming of mucous membrane. It also forms lining of gallbladder. Yes, on the near the liver, gallbladder, and the oviducts and filtrates movements across the cells. So, and also oviducts present in the female reproductive parts, and also will state the movement across the cells. Yes, where we can see the gallbladder near the liver and also pancreas, the gallbladder present. So this gallbladder and the oviducts also made up of the columnar epithelium. Now listen this picture: small intestine, stomach region. It is a gallbladder. So these are the organs in animal body. It is made up of columnar epithelium. What is the main function? It includes absorption, yes, stomach inside and also intestine, and secretion of example mucus by goblet cells or mucous membrane. Yes, so absorption means in the digestive system the food it can digest on the digestive system when the absorb with the help of this columnar epithelium. The what are the strength, what are the energy it absorb and mix with the bloodstream. It is a very important function of columnar epithelium. And mucus substance already we discussed. There is a watery substance, semi-solid liquid. So these goblet cells, what happen? Absorb that some of the ingredients from the food substance and mix it with the bloodstream. The glandular epithelium. Next one, glandular epithelium. The glandular epithelium is often modified to form glands which secrete chemicals. Yes. So columnar epithelium further it can modify look like in glands, producing of glands which secrete the chemical substance. Now see that look like a columnar epithelium. This columnar epithelium and also production of some chemical substance produce a chemical substance, so secretory vesicles from the Golgi complex and basement of nucleus and producing the secrete the chemicals, so it is called that glandular epithelium. Glandular epithelium look like a column like, okay, a columnar on the base on the structure columnar epithelium. It is modified to form a glands. It secretes the chemical substance, so it is called that glandular epithelium. Next one, ciliated epithelium. Next one, ciliated epithelium. So nature, how it is look like? Certain cuboidal or columnar cells. Nature, certain cuboidal or columnar cells have a free border which bear thread-like cytoplasmic outgrowths called cilia. Yes, look like an cuboidal-like manner or a columnar-like manner on the free border which have thread-like or finger-like projection, hair-like projection, thread-like projection from the cytoplasmic outgrowth. It is called that cilia. Yes, such cells form the ciliated epithelium on the base of look like an or certain cuboidal or columnar cells outgrowth of thread-like manner from cytoplasmic outgrowth, that is called cilia. Such cells form the ciliated epithelium. Now the goblet cells I said before. So this is the goblet cells. What happen? They observe from the what are the good content of the ingredient from the food source or any other matter. It absorb is absorption. Okay, used for this goblet cells used for absorption purposes. Ciliated epithelium occurrence. Ciliated cuboidal epithelium is found in the sperm ducts on the male reproductive system. The ciliated columnar epithelium lines the trachea, windpipe, bronchi in lungs, kidney tubules and oviducts, fallopian tubules in female. Yeah. So these are the sealed epithelium, presence of the line of windpipe, branch of lungs and kidney tubules in kidney, and oviducts in fallopian tubes. So these are the sealed epithelium, highly arranged in a look like in a line in manner. And functions: the rhythmic concerted beating of the cilia moves solid particles. Yes, because of, for especially windpipe, bronchi inside the lungs, kidney tubules, and fallopian tubules, innovitates. So what happened? It passed through the material look like as solid particles on the rhythmic, on the movement of rhythmic one direction through the ducts, especially mucus. Because of that, it is highly used for the move of the material to the one direction to the ducts. For example, you can see the pictures on the lungs. The cilia is an hair-like projection with thread-like structure. Why it is cilia used, and also what is the main meaning? Hair-like projections called cilia line the primary bronchioles. Hair-like projections called cilia. So these cilia, what happens? Removes the microbes and also debris from the interior of the lungs because they are finger-like projection. So it is a cilia to stop to remove the microorganism and also some dust particles, especially in the lungs. So it is function of the ciliated epithelium. Thank you, student. We will discuss in the next class for the new topics in the next session. Thank you.